Alright, quick intro. I'm going to Gothenburg right now. I am in a bit of a hurry, going with my dad and my sister, and we never do stuff together, so it's gonna be fun, even though it's just Gothenburg for the day, which is like an hour and a half by car from here. It's gonna be fun, so most likely I will end up buying a few things, and I might film a few things there, we'll see. Maybe it will be a very short video, I don't know, but I wanted to film something. So, enjoy. I have to leave right now, but yeah, hope you enjoy.
Varje gång du går för fort så är det 7 minuter ungefär.
Men den här gången var det inte jag som gick fort.
Jo.
Då var du som gick starkare.
Nej, så det går inte.
Very mature.
Kan läska.
And we just got home from Gothenburg. No, not really. Well, actually, we did get home about 3 hours ago, but I am filming this now. So yeah, not too much footage. Like I said, this is mainly a haul video with a few clips before, I guess. I wasn't sure how much I was gonna film, but I did buy a few things, which is kind of the reason why I made this video in the first place. So I'm gonna show you what things I bought right now. So first we went to Movie Line. Did film a couple quick short clips from there, and then we went to the sci-fi bookstore. At Movie Line I did film some, and they were, you know, the pictures I've seen didn't really do it justice, and I didn't really film all of it either. There were another section. I mean, they had plenty of stuff. They had a section with documentaries, a section with Swedish movies, a section with children's movies, a section with French movies, one with Italian movies, one with westerns and musicals, and more. I mean, a lot of stuff. I ended up picking a few. It's not super cheap. These I think were pretty reasonably priced, but I did pick out a few titles from the shelves, and it was kind of the price kind of made me put them down again because it was a little bit too much. So yeah, the price definitely stopped me from getting a few things. However, I did get a few titles here, which I'm really excited about. First we have Run Lola Run, I believe it's called, from the creator of Cloud Atlas. Really? Well, it says written and directed by Tom Tykwer. Well, anyway, I've heard really good things about this movie. It's a German movie, and this is released by Nuta Films, and I'm excited to watch this. I've heard through the years I've heard some good things about this movie, so I'm excited. You can see 59 right here. Crowns, Swedish crowns. If you're interested, if you're curious how much it is, I'm sure you can find a sort of a converter pretty easily. Short Term 12. This one I was really excited to find. I actually saw this on DVD, and it was 199. And then I went to the Blu-ray section. I was looking for this, and I was like, well, you can see the price here, 99. And I was like, if the DVD is 199, this is gonna be more. And I was really surprised and happily, I mean, you know, pleasantly surprised that it was only 99. It was actually one of those moments where, you know, it can be awkward. You grab a title from the shelf and you're like, oh, you know, you verbally uh, show your well, your happiness that it's so cheap or whatever. So yeah, this was a must for me. Have heard really good things about this movie, and I've been meaning to order it actually, but I haven't, which I'm glad I haven't, because it would have been more expensive. Now I got it for a pretty cheap price. Let's see, we have two more in here. First of which is Fanny and Alexander, a movie by Ingmar Bergman, which I actually do own on DVD already, but I want to watch it again, and I have been wanting to watch it again for a long time. And also I do want to have it on Blu-ray. This is the 3-hour version. I guess the theatrical version. There is a much longer version, which is like 5 hours, I think, which could be interesting to watch in the future. But for now, I'm happy with this. I'm very excited to watch this again. This was also 99, winner of 4 Oscars. It says, you know, very famous movie, obviously. One more here from Movie Line, which was Chungking Express, another one that I've been interested in for a long time. It's an artificial eye release, and 99 for this as well. Yeah, really cool. And then at the sci-fi bookstore, I got one book, one DVD, and one Blu-ray. Did not film here. Actually, we went to a second place called Andra Långgatans skivhandel, and they had some stuff, but it was like, while this place they have new stuff, really quality titles, and it looks really clean and nice. Andra Långgatans skivhandel, that was more of like a used store, mainly. Well, it means the second long streets record shop, whatever, record trade, and they mainly do sell records, music, but they also had one slightly smaller, or pretty well, one smaller section for movies, and they were used, most of them, and really not a whole lot of interesting titles, to be honest. However, if it would have been cheaper, I would have looked through it more carefully, or more, you know, whatever, because it was really expensive. Not worth getting anything there, unfortunately. But this was the third place we went to, the sci-fi bookstore. This store exists, or well, you can find this in Stockholm too, and in Malmö as well. I was actually in Malmö recently, but I didn't go here. I intended to, but I didn't have time. But yeah, I have been to the sci-fi bookstore in Gothenburg before, but since then they have switched locations, and they have a much bigger location, a much bigger selection of books, because they mainly sell books, which is obvious by the title. Yeah, anyway. So I guess I could show you the book first, which is Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman, and I recently read, let's see, I have it up here actually. The Ocean at the End of the Lane, which I thought was terrific, so I wanted to read another one. That was my first Neil Gaiman, so I picked up Neverwhere, which was 79 crowns. They actually had 3 different releases or versions or whatever of this book, and this was the cheapest one, and it doesn't. I don't really like the cover, and it does look kind of cheap. The other 2, they were much nicer. But they were also much more expensive, so I went with this one. Actually, in the DVD section, and I'm going to show you the DVD and Blu-ray in a minute, I actually found the miniseries based on this, called Neverwhere, on DVD. And I didn't actually even know that it existed, so that was kind of fun. So I looked at that for a little while, for a moment. Picked it up and had a look at it. But since I don't know if I liked the book, I didn't pick up the DVD or anything. But anyway, yeah, looking forward to reading this. Then the DVD is The Happiness of the Katakuris, movie by Takashi Miike. It says here, the hills are alive with the sound of screaming, and judging by the cover, kinda does look like a spoof on The Sound of Music, which it might be, but I've also read that it's mainly his version or a parody or something. on a South Korean movie called The Quiet Family, which is another movie that I've been interested in. But this one, I was happy to find I'm a little bit more interested to watch this. I've heard that it's a crazy movie, odd comedy, and well, if you've seen Takashi Miike's other movies, you know that it could be pretty out there. And I actually just had a look at the special features now for the first time, and pretty cool. Takashi Miike audio commentary, Takashi Miike interviews half an hour, making of documentary half an hour, interviewing the categories, animating the categories, because there are claymation scenes in this, which sounds very fun. So yeah, great DVD. This is by Tartan Cinema. Yeah, great find. And finally, also a great find. It is another Japanese movie, and it's Akira. I had a look at the anime DVD and Blu-ray section. I was looking for Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke on Blu-ray, but they did not have those on Blu-ray, and I do have them on DVD already. They did have Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, or whatever it's called, on Blu-ray, which I actually was gonna get, but I put it down. I put it back because it was a little too expensive. But I did get this anime classic. This is supposed to be fantastic. I have heard really great things, but I've also heard people who doesn't like it. But I think, well, it certainly looks like a sort of a high octane, pretty crazy movie. This is a little ridiculous though. Look here. Feature running time 190 minutes. Special feature running time 3 minutes. I mean, extras, trailers. I mean, come on. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I really look forward to seeing this. I have been wanting to get the steelbook of this, but it went out of print, and then it's been too expensive. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one a lot. And I think I've said that about most of these, but it's true. I mean, I really found some great titles this time. So yeah, that's the haul, minus this one. But that's a really good book, by the way. I recommend you to read that one. I'm gonna check out a few of these over the weekend, I think. So yeah, should be good. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this kind of haul video, I guess. So yeah, thank you for watching.